welcome back to Isaac Games. I'm Isaac, here with another Smite God breakdown. The point of these videos is to break down the abilities of each god and to explain them as simply as possible. Today we have Hun Batz, an ability-based assassin. Pretty basic to play, but a lot of fun. Let's jump right into him. Alright, Hun Batz's first ability is called somersault, and you'll see here Hun Batz will jump through the air and come slamming down on your target area, dealing initial damage to the target. This is very good for engages as well as escaping from team fights, and the ability can jump over most obstacles in the game. So if you're quickly trying to jungle with Hun Batz, you are able to jump over rocks and walls to either surprise your enemies or quickly travel along the map. Hun Batz's second ability is called overhand smash. Pretty self-explanatory. He will take his staff and smash it in front of him, dealing damage to all minions or enemy gods within this cone area. Does quite a bit of damage on impact and is good to quickly burst out a bunch of damage very fast. Hun Batz's next ability is a little bit more complicated, called Sacred Monkey. What Hun Batz will do is he'll send this little shadow monkey out in front of him, and as you'll see there, it hopped to each god in succession, doing damage upon each pounce. Now, the monkey can only hit gods once. It can hit minions as well multiple times, but it can only hit each enemy god once. The other aspect of this ability is its teleport ability. So you'll notice here, if I were to use it and then use it again by tapping the ability button again, I will teleport to the next target of that projectile monkey, or the last target hit if it was the final target that I hit. So you'll see here, I'll send it out, wait to the end, activate the ability again, and it teleported me right over to this god. So it's good to catch up to enemy gods as well as engage in fights. Hun Batz's last ability and his ultimate is called Fear No Evil, and it is the key aspect of playing Hun Batz. Using this ability correctly is going to make you very effective using this god. What it does is it creates an area of effect where any god caught within this area is going to be feared directly away from that totem that you see right there in the center of the circle. This is a very good team fighting ability. You can cause a lot of damage and chaos during team fights to give your team the advantage in a fight. So you'll notice when I use it here, this god is slowed, feared away from the totem pool, and takes damage every quarter of a second. So all around, Hun Batz is supposed to use this ability to engage in a team fight, do a bunch of his damage, burst his kit out, and then escape away with his life, being able to fight another day. So you'll see here, you're able to get pretty much all of your kit off while they're being feared, and then you can run away before they can even really touch you. The last thing to note about Hun Batz is his passive, and his passive is every time he uses an ability, his next basic attack will do 15% more damage. This isn't really something you have to pay attention to. It's just going to be extra damage every once in a while you're playing, but it's worth mentioning. So notice here that I will do 361 base damage. If I were to use an ability and then use a basic attack, it did 573 damage instead. So it increases your first basic attack after using an ability. Well, that covers Hun Batz. I hope that this helped you guys understand Hun Batz's kits and inspires you to play him. Go monkey around, engage in some team fights using his area of effect, do a bunch of damage, and have some fun. Good luck in Conquest, guys. See you in the next breakdown.